Every day, whether you're in New York, in Toronto, or anywhere else on Earth, your GPS, your internet, the banking systems, and emergency services all are depending on a fragile web of satellites orbiting above you. But in 2026, those satellites are becoming the first targets in a new kind of war, one that could shut down entire economies, isolate nations, and change daily life in minutes. The next global conflict may not begin on land or at sea. It could start in the sky. Above our heads, more than 9,000 active satellites silently power the modern world. They guide airplanes across oceans. They help ships navigate narrow straits. They synchronize financial markets down to the millisecond. They connect remote villages to the internet. Without satellites, the digital world collapses into chaos. For decades, space was seen as a peaceful frontier. But behind the scenes, major powers were preparing for something else: war in orbit. Countries have already tested weapons capable of destroying satellites, missiles that smash targets into thousands of fragments, lasers that can blind satellite sensors, and electronic systems that jam signals from the ground. Each test leaves behind a deadly cloud of debris shrapnel traveling faster than a bullet. The next generation of space weapons won't rely on human reflexes. They'll rely on artificial intelligence. AI can track thousands of satellites at once, predict their paths, identify vulnerabilities, and even control autonomous systems designed to disable them. In a future conflict, AI could decide which satellites live and which ones die. Imagine a rising global crisis. Tensions escalate between major powers. Then, without warning, a satellite disappears from radar, then another, then 10 more. Navigation systems begin to fail. Flights are grounded. Cargo ships drift off course. Stock markets freeze as time synchronization signals vanish. Within hours, the digital economy grinds to a halt. There's an even darker possibility, a phenomenon known as the Kessler effect. If enough satellites are destroyed, the debris can trigger a chain reaction. Each collision creates more fragments. Those fragments cause more collisions. In the worst-case scenario, Earth's orbit becomes a deadly minefield, making space travel, communications, and satellite launches nearly impossible for decades. The world's leading powers know that space is the ultimate high ground. The United States, China, and Russia are all investing heavily in military space programs, new satellite constellations, new tracking systems, and new defensive and offensive capabilities. In the race for orbital dominance, whoever controls space controls the battlefield below. A satellite war wouldn't feel distant, it would feel immediate. ATMs stop working, delivery systems collapse, emergency responders lose coordination, air traffic slows to a crawl. Modern society isn't just connected to space, it depends on it. Some experts believe the world still has time to act. New international agreements could ban certain anti-satellite weapons. AI systems could help avoid collisions, and new technologies could clean up orbital debris. But the race to weaponize space is accelerating faster than the rules designed to control it. Space was once a symbol of human cooperation, a place where science and exploration brought nations together. But today, it's becoming the next battlefield, because the war of the future may not begin with missiles on Earth, but with silent attacks on the machines orbiting above it. And if those satellites fall, the modern world may fall with them.
Your support keeps Timeless Hub growing. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.